So hello, and it's actually just gone 9 a.m. in the south of France, and I've just set off to drive back to the north of England. So I'm going from the south of France to the north of England, and that is about 900 miles. It might be a little bit more, so it's the best part of 1,000 miles, and it's a long day. And I was hoping to set off at 7 a.m. this morning, but it was actually still dark and I needed some light, so I set off at 9 o'clock, and I have a coffee, a fresh coffee, waiting for me. But the reason that I don't drink the coffee too quickly is inevitably when you've had a coffee, about 1 hour and 30 minutes later, you need the toilet. And so what I tend to do is time the toilet stop. I time the coffee with when I think I'm going to stop, and you know, that's very, very nice. And it is absolutely gorgeous here, and I hate leaving. I really do. I love it here, and it's such a gorgeous, crisp morning. There is frost on the ground, and it's just lovely. I really like it. So driving back to England is not really what I want to do actually this morning. But there you go. Now I'm going to stop filming here and then try and catch my thoughts with respect to what I'm going to talk about. It may be that I just show you the route, and also, you know, the consequences of approximately 18 hours of driving. It's a long day. It's a long Okay, so right above right now, I can't move there's a castle in the photo. I do apologise that you can't see it, but it's so gorgeous. And to the right of me there is a river. This is such a lovely part of the world. And this is one of my favourite locations on planet Earth. Every time I drive along here, I'm filled with happiness, which is, I suppose, an interesting thing, but that is the truth. That bit just then is one of the nicest places on planet Earth. So I'm coming up to a junction, and I thought I'm going to video the junction, and it's gorgeous here. And I apologise, to the right of the screen there is the most gorgeous village, and hopefully as I whiz round the junction you might see it. But this is such a lovely part of France, it really is. In fact, it's a lovely part of the world, and I think I said a little earlier, it's one of my favourite locations on Earth, the south of France. It is gorgeous. In fact, I think I'm a walking advertisement for France. Well, the south of France. In fact, the whole of France, why not? And I'm actually heading towards Paris now anyway. And there is a few hours ahead of me, but that's okay. And hopefully, yes, so you've seen a little of this village. How gorgeous. Isn't that delightful? It really is. I'm having to concentrate on the road actually, because this car I'm driving is a manual, and manuals aren't, I'm not the biggest fan of manual cars these days. I prefer autos and electric, but I'm not complaining. This is a great car, and it has gears. Anyway, let's keep going here. I'm rolling the video because the place is so delightful. It is absolutely lovely. Look at that. And it is just delightful. It's so lovely. Anyway, what a great place. What a lovely, lovely morning. So, had to show you this. This lovely village, and the sun is behind me. So what you should see is the sun bleaching through. It's lovely. Look at that. And I'm actually not too far away. I think I reach my first toll. They're called a péage, and you can tell it's morning, as there's a little more traffic on the road now. But actually, it's 9-ish, nearly 10. So I suppose it's not that early anymore. But look at this! Look at this road here. How delightful is that? That is lovely. I don't know what you call these trees, but they are lollipop styled, and it's just lovely. It's worth being here and driving along here just for these trees. It is really, really lovely. Look at that. And there's a very nice roundabout. Oh, it's so delightful. Driving around here is really delightful. It's so delightful. Yep, this is a super, super morning. So I think I just mentioned my first péage, and here it is. And this road will actually zoom me up to all the way up to Paris, I think. get the ticket. Let's. No, I can't. I'm going to have to get out. Hold on. So I've got the ticket and seatbelt on, and we are off. There we go. How lovely was that? Well, apart from having to stop and get out to pick up my ticket, because of course the ticket's on the other side of the car, and my arm isn't long enough to reach across. Anyway, we are now on the toll road to Paris, basically, and this place is heaven. And driving along here, it is heaven. If you are a motorist, this is what good looks like and feels like. It's lovely. I cannot tell you how delightful this is. It's very nice. In fact, I'm on this road now, and I will stay on it for the next 250 miles. Can you believe that? And I'm actually not a very fast driver. As I've got older, I drive more slowly, which is fine. But right now, this is when I can sit back and chill. And we are on the A20, heading through the north. We're heading north, but the middle of France, literally going from the south to the north, and it is lovely. So we have another tunnel now. I can see it's not very long, and so I thought, why don't I show it? I like these tunnels. They're cute, and shortly after this tunnel, I will stop at a service station because I need the bathroom. In fact, on the right there, you might be able to see the signage for the station, and yeah, it's 300 meters away. So what I will do is I'll keep the video rolling. Yeah, because it's interesting, and I'll drive into this service station. So let's see. And I need to remember this service station because I noticed a charge point, and I noticed the charge point. Although I can't see anything just yet. Yes. There we go. So this station, it's very nice. Look at that. That looks very nice. So let me work out where I'm going. Up here. There you go. So I'll keep recording until I park. I don't think I've been here before. It looks very nice. How do I get round? Maybe I turn. Okay, I must have taken a wrong turn. I'll work it out. Okay. I have taken a wrong turn, so if I follow this around, I should end up going in. There you go. So that was my fault. And yeah. There you go. Well, at least you're able to see real life driving at a service station in the south of France. This is what it looks like. recharge station also. And what I will do is I'm going to stop here. Why not? Anyway, I'll stop for now. It's a lovely service station, and I thought, why don't I spin around and show you? It's lovely. So we're just heading to the péage, and I thought it's interesting, so I will show you. So you should be able to see the péage booths where you pay the fee for the toll, and I thought I'm going to show you. So there we go. And on this occasion I have to get out when we arrive there, so I will do that. And yeah, there you go. These are quite nice things, really. They're not bad. Although stopping's a real pain in the bum. I wish I didn't have to stop, but there you go. So I've just paid, and let me put my phone back in its location, and we are off. There we go. So that is a toll road, that's my seatbelt notice, and I've just put my seatbelt on, and there's a few trucks racing for this road, so I'm going to let him come next to me. But there you go. That was one of the tolls that I'm going to come across today. So I'm 4 hours driving at this point in time, and I'm on the A20 heading north to Paris, and it looks like I could be another 4 hours from Paris, yeah, which is I was expecting to be a little further. So this is going to be a long journey today. I'm not driving that quickly, and so far I'm enjoying the journey. In fact, I'll turn the camera around. So I'm enjoying the journey, and the roads have been like this most of the way. Although now I'm mainly on the motorway, and it's okay. But I've just looked at the map, and wow! So I've been driving 4 hours, and I have 4 hours to go until I get to Paris. So that is a little concerning, because from Paris to the ferry in Calais, I've definitely got a few more hours there. So yeah. So anyway, I thought I'd show you where I am at this point in time. So yesterday I made this. It's basically beef, potatoes and peas, and when you are hungry, this is fantastic. And I think I've been driving now, what time is it? 4, so that is 7 hours so far. So this is what 7 hours driving looks like, and I'm just starting to feel a little bit jaded. So far I've only stopped once, and to go to the toilet and have to get a coffee, and then just south of Paris now, so I have to go north through Paris and then on to Calais. So that's another 4 hours of driving ahead of me. So right now I'm thinking to myself, I'm ready for a second coffee, and that will probably be the last coffee of this bit before the ferry. And yeah, I'm just wondering, oh, 7 hours in, you just start to feel a little bit jaded and a little tired, but it's all good. The weather's been okay. It's grey now. The traffic is okay, but it will get much busier around Paris. Anyway, I will probably show you more when I get into Paris. So ahead is the péage, and because it's getting a little dark now, it's all lit up and looks interesting. So I thought, why don't I show you the péage? So I'm not very far away. I'll be there in a moment. And it all gets very wide, and you sort of pick a lane and drive up. Yeah. Because it's not that busy. I'm looking for one that's empty. In fact, this one here is empty, so I'm going to go there. Yeah, I'm going to go in this one. Okay. Quite exciting, really. And an opportunity for me to stretch my legs for 2 seconds. And I shall do that right now. Hold it right there. We are off. There we go. And that's it. Pretty cool, huh? And I'll keep the video rolling whilst I merge on to the rest of the road, because it's quite interesting. It something else to see. So we've hit the traffic now, and because there's a lot going on, I thought I would click the video on so that you can see. And also, it's just started raining, which is okay. Here we go. So this is when you're driving. I tend to switch the radio off, not always, but and concentrate on the road, because prevention is always much better than the cure. Anyway, I'm just checking my sat nav, and yeah, we're all good here. We veer off in a moment, and yeah. Okay, so I'll show you more when there's something to see. So I can see ahead the traffic's getting very busy. So I flicked on the video, and yeah, so it's really busy now. So I'm having to wake up and keep a sharp eye on the road, and keep checking my sat nav and the traffic and the directions. But all looks good, and I'm trying to enjoy all of this trip. I mean, this isn't too bad here. It's just heavy traffic, really. Yeah. And yeah. And there you go. More to come when I think there's something interesting to see. So it looks like I've picked a really bad time to travel, because the traffic does look very bad here, and yeah, sat-nav is also indicating that the traffic is there's a big delay. Also, the road here is pretty rough. It's really rough. Yeah. So yeah, this will delay my arrival time at Calais. But luckily, when you have a ferry crossing, there's normally a plus and minus time that you can arrive. It's about 4 hours, so I can be late, but it looks like we are going to be late now, very late. Yeah, we are at standstill, and I'm sure that the sat-nav will work out what best to do, but it does look like this is going to be a slow one. Okay, I'll give you a progress report, but we're going very slow at the moment. So unfortunately, I must be in a bad jam, and we are inching along, and everyone has their horns blowing. I don't know if you can hear the horns. Yeah, this is pretty jammed, and it means I'm going to be late to catch my ferry, but not to worry. All the guys on the left here, they're all pushing in. I believe that I'm in the right lane to whiz round the circumference of Paris, but yeah. So I think this is adding half an hour to the journey. So the sat-nav is telling me that I've got that this will add 30 minutes onto my journey, which is oh, someone's just pushed in. Look at that. That's pretty bad. This driving is is pretty erratic. That guy jumped straight in. And you can see everyone, trying to pull in here. I'll keep the video rolling because there's a lot going on. It looks like that someone's just bumped there. Yeah, so that is highly likely when everyone is busy and okay, so we're on this little slip road now that should merge onto the carriageway to my right, and that is where we are, where we want to be, but I'm still getting a continued delay. What a shame. My day started off so well and the journey was so lovely, and it's greeted to city centre traffic. Anyway, there you go. I'll show you more as I go on. Okay, I'll show you more. When traffic is like this, it's so much better if people do stay in lane and not cross, trying to jump the queue, because I think you'll find that jumping lanes, it doesn't actually speed you up, and it confuses other road users, and I'm sure helps accidents take place. Anyway, Paris traffic jams, and it's really not very pleasant, but anyway, this is life, I suppose. Thought I would show you this tunnel. It's noisy also. You might be able to hear the oncoming traffic. The noise from the vehicles ricochets. So, but it's interesting, I suppose. So it's busy here. So I've been in the car driving for 8 hours now. It might just be over, but so I think I'm in the right lane. I just keep inching along. Gosh, I shall be glad when this part of the journey is over, and hopefully another 10 minutes, 20 minutes, I might be through the worst of it, but looks a little solid right now. Anyway, this is the part of motoring that it does not appeal compared to this morning. That was lovely, but we literally have the yin and yang and the chalk and cheese. This is pretty miserable. So we've just cleared Paris, and we're moving again, and that was pretty rough actually. It feels to have taken an hour to go only a few miles. That was quite a horrible delay. Anyway, we are moving once again. So I'm between Paris and Calais, and traffic, very bad traffic, and the indication is 35 minutes of this, so I don't know what's happened. perhaps there's been an accident or something, but this is horrible in contrast to the beginning of this journey. This is unbelievable. I thought that the journey would be straightforward, but no, I can see miles ahead and we have gridlock. What a shame. Anyway, so this road is now nice and clear, but it is raining, and I'm still 1 hour from Calais, but I've just stopped, got some petrol and a coffee, and 1 hour left, I think, and then I will be Calais. But I thought I'd show you this part of the journey in contrast to the beginning and the traffic jams around Paris that were really terrible. But anyway, at least the last part of this is like this. Oh gosh, I really appreciate the empty road. It is lovely. But the only thing is, I wish I had more coffee. I've drunk all the coffee that I had, and that was the second cup today, so I haven't had much. And I think now I've been driving. I've been driving 12 hours. So the traffic around Paris really, that added an additional 1 hour and a half to this journey, and quite miserable stuff. But anyway, at least we're in one piece. We're running along quite nicely, all good. But now, now we have rain, but never mind. So we're coming up to the car ferry, and I've been driving for 13 or 14 hours, and I forget, but ferry terminal, there we go. Anyway, almost there. So we are at the ferry crossing, and I'm waiting for the midnight sail, and I'm just glad to be stopped. But I've been into the duty-free place over there, and it's closed. I was going to get a hot chocolate or something. Anyway, waiting to get on the ferry over there. Bonjour.
Upstairs, please.
Thank you. So we are just heading onto the ferry, and this sort of thing is cool, so I thought I would show it to you like this. Oh, there you go. What a day, eh? It's towards midnight now, so I've been driving 14 or 15 hours. I've lost count, but I have stretched my legs, and okay, and I'm videoing and trying to stay awake and drive at the same time. I think we're okay. I think I've done the right thing. I imagine that I come to him. We will soon find out. Go. How about that? Okay, we are on the ferry. So on the ferry, I decided to treat myself to fish chips and mushy peas. I am so happy, and I'm tired. Okay, I'm going to eat this. So back in the UK, and it's raining, and it's very early o'clock, and yeah, I am tired now. I'm very tired. So what I may do is I don't think I'm going to video again. I'm just going to concentrate on driving here. Anyway, I would say that I'm only 1 hour from London. Actually, it might be 1.5 hours. And maybe I will video closer to London. But if not, this will be the end of the video. But we shall see. Outside London, and I wanted to show you the contrast of there's nobody on this road. It's amazing. I mean, we're in London really now. Anyway, it is I think it's 2:30 in the morning, so it's very early in the morning. I'm surprised it's so quiet. Anyway, there you go. So, SatNav had taken me from Dover to Lewisham, and then through central London as I'm going now. Parliament is on my right. I forget the bridge I'm on. But it's very nice. So I've worked out that I've been driving 18.5 hours, and I think by carefully eating and drinking I've managed to stay awake, and yeah, I feel good. And what I do like is the fact that London is empty, really. I'm zooming along here. This is very central London. Once again, Parliament's to my right, and yeah, it made me think that if you want to drive through London, I would do it between the hours of 2 in the morning and 6 in the morning, say, and all the roads will be like this, and it actually might be very, very nice. In fact, I've done it before, and it is nice. It made me think that if you are going to do these long journeys, starting off in the darkness when you're awake, and ending your journey in the daylight is probably the way to do it. But yeah, so I'm heading north now through London, and I'm heading back towards Notting Hill, and I should be there in about 15 minutes. So if I see anything else interesting, I will press play. Well, I'll press record, sorry. So we have Victoria Station on the left, just there, and Buckingham Palace is basically to the right. If you were to walk around, if you were to turn right here, that you can't, Buckingham Palace would be there. And I'm heading up towards Hyde Park right now. So driving through London this evening has made me think how much more pleasant it is without traffic. We're at Hyde Park now, one of the corners, and I'm heading now towards, if I keep going along here and via left, actually, I have driven through Paris before with no traffic during COVID, for example, and Paris was lovely as well with no traffic on the roads. It was delightful. Anyway, this really is central London. Can you believe it? I set off this morning in the south of France, just above Toulouse, and right now, 18 and a half hours later, I am in central London. How about that? There you go. So I'm approaching Notting Hill now, and to recap, I set off this morning in the south of France, and I've driven for 19 hours, and I've arrived in central London, Notting Hill, 19 hours later. And surprisingly, I do not feel that bad, but I think that's because I had a good sleep last night, and I've eaten very well today, and I had not too many cups of coffee, and I made sure that I had some breaks, and all good. Anyway, 19 hours driving south of France to central London, and it's all going very well. And at that, I'm going to say good night from me. So I know I don't look too pretty. That is what a 20-hour car journey from France to England does to you. Anyway, writer's block. Now, what I advise for writer's block is quite simply this. I would throw yourself into a cold shower or a cold plunge. Now, in that cold plunge, I would hyperventilate until you feel like you're going to pass out. Then I would get out of that cold plunge, and I think you'll find that 25,000 words comes to you a lot easier.